Welcome to our channel, where we explore the fascinating world of video games. Today we're going to focus on one of the most iconic characters in fighting games, Ryu, the wandering warrior from Street Fighter. You may think you know everything about Ryu, but did you know that there are many hidden details and facts about Ryu that even hardcore fans may have missed? Join us as we dive deep into the world of Ryu and uncover some of the hidden facts and details that make him such a beloved and enduring character in gaming history. Without further ado, let me welcome you to the Street Fighterverse. Our first fact of the day is related to an old quiz game the company Capcom developed. It is not uncommon for video game characters to have different names or backstories, depending on the region or the specific game they appear in. Such is the case with Ryu from Street Fighter, whose full name is given as Ryu Takegami in the Japanese version of the Capcom arcade quiz game Quiz and Dragons. However, it's important to note that this name has never been referenced in any other media, including the main Street Fighter games or the anime and manga adaptations. Therefore, it's unlikely that Capcom considers this Ryu's official name, and it's possible that it was just a one-off reference or Easter egg in Quiz and Dragons. That being said, it's interesting to speculate on what the name Takegami might imply about Ryu's character or backstory. In Japanese, Takegami can be translated as bamboo god or god of bamboo, which could suggest Ryu has a spiritual or mystical connection to nature or traditional Japanese culture. Alternatively, Takegami could be interpreted as reference to Ryu's fighting style or philosophy. Bamboo is known for its resilience and flexibility, which are also important qualities for a martial artist. Perhaps Ryu's mastery of the martial arts is compared to the way bamboo bends, but does not break in the face of adversity. Regardless of what the name Takegami might mean, it's clear that Ryu remains one of the most iconic and recognizable characters in video game history. Known for his powerful moves, his stoic demeanor, and his unwavering dedication to his craft. If you think that one's interesting, well, check these ones out. Ryu's character in the Street Fighter series is known for his simplistic yet mysterious personality, often leaving fans to wonder about his likes, dislikes, and personal beliefs. However, the Street Fighter 3 Q&A from GameIst's Street Fighter 3 fanbook provides some interesting insights into Ryu's preferences and plans for the future. When asked what type of woman he likes, Ryu responds is rather unexpected: women who look good in spring in Japan. This answer could be interpreted in several ways, but it seems to suggest that Ryu is attracted to women who embody the beauty and renewal of springtime, perhaps symbolizing purity, vitality, and growth. Oddly enough, if we look into the meaning of Chun-Li's name, translated means beautiful spring. There's a correlation there if you ask me. Another question in the Q&A asks whether Ryu would consider being a dojo once he retires from fighting. The response is that he might think about it, but he has no intention of raising a successor. The answer reflects Ryu's independent and self-reliant nature, as well as his focus on personal growth and development rather than passing on his skills to others. Interestingly, the book also reveals that the rucksack Ryu carries with him contains spare clothes he can change into. This detail may seem insignificant, but it adds to Ryu's image as a nomadic warrior who travels light and is always prepared for any situation. Overall, these tidbits of information give us a glimpse into Ryu's inner world and personal values, while still leaving plenty of room for interpretation and speculation. Yoshinori Ono, the former producer of the Street Fighter series, is known for injecting fun and quirky personality traits into the game's characters. One such example is Ryu's arachnophobia, which was revealed by Ono himself and has been referenced in various games over the years. The fear of spiders is a common phobia, and it's not surprising that even a skilled warrior like Ryu might have a weakness or fear. Ono has mentioned that Ryu's arachnophobia is meant to add a humanizing element to the character and make him more relatable to players. Ryu's fear of spiders is emphasized in his introduction quote when facing off against Spider-Man in Marvel vs. Capcom 3. In the game, Ryu says, "Spiders. I hate spiders," indicating that he is uneasy about facing a foe who is associated with spiders. This line was also included in the updated version of the game, Marvel vs. Capcom 3 Fate of Two Worlds, and has become a memorable part of Ryu's dialogue. Nevertheless, it is a testament to Ono's creativity and attention to detail that he was able to add such a unique personality trait to one of the most iconic characters in gaming history. It shows that even legendary warriors like Ryu can have their own personal fears and weaknesses. According to fandom, Ryu is influenced by Masutatsu Oyama and Yoshiji Soeno of Karate Master, also known as Karate Baka Ichidai. Masutatsu founded Kyokushin Karate, the first and most influential style of full contact karate. When Ryu tells the story of the first Street Fighter in his backstory entry, it pays homage to the fictional story of Karate Master, in which Masutatsu takes his students to Thailand to take on the toughest foes. Originally created by Takashi Nishiyama, Ryu bears his creator's name. Originally, he was going to be called Ryuichi, but they shortened it to Ryu in the end. Ryu's name translated in English means dragon, and Sagat's theme is tiger. The dragon is synonymous with the sky and the spirit, also the yang affinity. The tiger resembles earth and matter, and the yin affinity. Ryu's fighting stance in Street Fighter resembles full contact karate. However, Ryu was given a different stance in Street Fighter 2, which was inspired by Bruce Lee's fighting stance in Enter the Dragon. Akiman made this change, as he wanted Ryu to have a pose that wasn't traditional karate. Manabu Takemura also played a role in Ryu's creation. He wanted Ryu to symbolize a true Japanese martial artist. Takemura didn't like Ryu's thin physique in the first game, so he made Ryu more muscular. Ryu's hair was longer in the first game, but Akiman didn't find that hair length cool in his sprite, so he gave Ryu a shorter hair, which then became his default look. Regarding the appearance of Ryu, his most recognizable attire consists of a white karate gi, with the sleeves torn off, medium-length hair, a long red headband, a black martial arts belt, and bare feet, a choice he makes of his own, believing it to be more comfortable. In many of his appearances, Ryu carries around a large, white duffel bag, containing items important to his travels, such as clothing, plane tickets, passports, and local currency. Ryu's most iconic Japanese game voice actors. The voice of Ryu and its actors have changed over the years. We will mention in this list of voice actors in gaming only involved. Sadly, the first Street Fighter and the second Street Fighter, Ryu's voice is unknown. We will start with Katashi Ishizuka. Voice actor for the Street Fighter Alpha 1 and 2, X-Men vs. Street Fighter, Street Fighter EX series, Marvel Superheroes vs. Street Fighter. The next one is Soichiro Hoshi. Hadouken! Shinku! Voice actor for Super Puzzle Fighter 2, Turbo, and Pocket Fighter, Wataru Takagi. Hadouken! Voice actor for the Street Fighter 3, New Generation and Second Impact, Toshiyuki Morikawa. His voice acted Ryu in Marvel vs. Capcom 1 and 2, Street Fighter Alpha 3, and others. Next on our list is Toru Okawa. Zits! Voice actor for Street Fighter 3, Third Strike. And next on our list is Vincent Tong. Voice actor for Puzzle Fighter. And last but not least, Hiroki Takashi. He voiced in Street Fighter 4 and 5, Marvel vs. Capcom 3, Asura's Wrath, Street Fighter Tekken, Project X Zone 1 and 2, and Super Smash Bros. If there's one thing we love about Ryu, it's his fight for your life music. As soon as the round starts, the melodic undertone prepares you for battle. But did you ever wonder who created this epic and nostalgic melody that we all grew to cherish and love? Well, it comes from the legendary music producer Yoko Shimomura. She was one of the main musical composers for the Street Fighter 2 series. Some of Shimomura's most recognized works can be seen in titles like Kingdom Hearts, Parasite Eve, Breath of Fire, and others. Shimomura's music served as a template for the company's future Street Fighter games. There have been many hidden facts and details about Ryu that have been revealed by the game's creators and fans alike. From his fear of spiders to his preference for women who look good in spring in Japan, these tidbits of information had added to the depth and intrigue of Ryu's character. Despite his popularity, Ryu remains a character shrouded in mystery, and there is still much to learn about him. But one thing is for sure, he will always be a beloved and iconic figure in the world of gaming. Thank you for watching. This has been your Street Fighter host. Welcome to the center stage. Our new Discord server. There you can talk with us, chat about current events going on in Street Fighter, information, theories, and lore. We'll leave the link in the description box below. We want to thank everyone for tuning in and becoming part of the Street Fighter community. We want to thank you for your positive comments towards our channel because it only habilitates us to grow even more. From the Street Fighterverse crew, We thank you.